This video looks at how you can set up your own hands in Bridgebase Online. So the first thing you need to do is log into your Bridgebase account and come to your home screen where we are now. What you then need to do is go to Hands and Results. Now, to create your own hands, you want to start off by starting with a folder and giving it a title such as My Practice Hands, and make sure you put the topic in there because when you create more folders, you'll need to be able to go through and find them. So once you've created a folder, just leave the folder there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and click on the hand editor. Now what the hand editor does is it allows you to put in where you're going to put the cards. The yellow box, that's on the player who's getting the cards at the moment, so you could change which player you were going to give the cards to. So what you can do is simply click on the cards that you'd like the south player to have. Now once you've given them 13, it's automatically going to move the yellow from south over to west, and it just goes around clockwise from whoever you start with. Now there's a couple of considerations. The first one is who needs what cards. Now if you're doing partnership bidding, what you're always going to have is the north and the south cards. So what you can do is just make the hands that you want for the north and the south players, and so make them however you like. And then for east and west, because their cards don't matter at all, rather than thinking about what you have to give them, what you can do is just sort of frantically click all over the cards. And by the time it gives 113, it automatically fills in the other 13 cards. Now what it does is it then asks you to select the seat of the dealer. So once everybody's got 13 cards, you can select the seat of the dealer. So that's by simply clicking on who you'd like. Now what BBO does is it allocates a random board number that has that person as the dealer. And then what you can do, if you click on the board number, it changes the vulnerability. So it'll make it so, for instance, first it's that north-south vulnerable, but east-west aren't, then it changes through. Now, if you're going to use the robots bidding as your opposition, you will need to give them hands to make it so that they'll bid appropriately. Otherwise, it doesn't matter what they have if you're setting it so that they don't bid it at all. Now, once you're happy with the vulnerability, what you need to do is click on Export Deal and then Save Deal As. And what you do is you go down to the folder that you've created and you click on the Save button, and that's going to automatically pop that hand into that folder. Now what it's going to do is then just bring you back to this screen. It doesn't confirm that it's actually saved the deal for you. Then what you do is you click on a new deal again, and you go through the same sort of process of filling in the hands. So you've chosen what you want. Now if you get to the stage where you've gone and allocated everybody their cards, and you realize you've gotten to the seat of the dealer but something's wrong, you've got a card in the wrong spot, all you simply do is go down to the edit button, and then it'll say click on the cards to remove, so you can take the cards out. Then what will happen, you can swap around who you want to have the cards again. And so it's basically a back button, the edit button. Again, you then export the deal. Now once you're happy with your deals, what you can do, if you go back, it'll then, when you come to your folder, you can then say show. And what's going to happen is that you'll have a list of all the hands that you've put in there, and you can go through them. Now if you want to actually edit them after you look at them, you simply go Export Deal and you export it to the hand editor. And this is going to take you back to sort of where you are, and you can edit the hand. Do note that when you save it again, what it's going to do is it's going to keep both your new version and your old version of the hand. So if you want to get rid of that old version, you do have to go back to where we were in that sort of hand area, and then delete the old version of the hand. Then what you do, the hands are exactly in as they would be in a LIN file. So when you start your table, if you started a bidding table for instance, all you need to do is click on your deal source and then go to your Use Save Deals button, and you'll be able to select what deals you'd like to play. Now do remember, they don't automatically pop up. It's when you click that first redeal that the hand that you put in will show up. Hope this helps, and good luck creating your own practice hands.